Hi, I'm Ryan James, co-founder and CEO of Dopl Technologies, and this is my dad, a doctor who delivers babies. When I was just 6 weeks old, he moved our family over 1,000 miles across the country to Kalamazoo, Michigan, a city with one of the highest Black infant mortality rates in our nation, and led a community-wide effort until that city had one of the lowest. His work taught me that when you provide equal access to historically underserved communities, you get equal outcomes. Inspired by my dad, but much more excited about cutting edge technology than stethoscopes, I pursued a PhD in computer science where I met my two co-founders, then PhD advisors, Dr. Sessler and Dr. Monsky, and together, we developed a novel system allowing a remote surgeon in virtual reality to control a robot and other equipment and safely perform surgery over distance, enabling surgeons to treat patients in historically underserved rural areas. To apply a version of my dad's formula on a global scale, we co-founded Dopl, where we're building a software platform enabling robotic surgery over the internet to bring life-saving procedures to rural communities. Our software platform consists of a cloud service and a virtual and augmented reality operating system. Our cloud service turns existing offline surgical devices into telesurgical devices that can be operated over the internet and purchased by rural hospitals. Our AR/VR operating system uses applications enabling virtual presence for the remote operator with advanced immersive visualizations. Every year, there are over 56 million procedures that are not performed on rural patients around the world that could be performed with our platform. And with our $2,500 per procedure fee, this is a huge opportunity. We're starting with a minimally invasive procedure our co-founder Dr. Sessler performs called catheter ablation. Its low risk and low latency profile make it ideal for telesurgery. And as our platform develops, we'll expand into more complex procedures and larger markets. We've developed a fully functional catheter ablation telesurgery system with our hardware vendors and safely performed 3 animal procedures. One was from Chicago to Seattle. We've received 4 letters of support from rural hospitals in Washington, and we're excited to announce we're in talks with Ocean Beach Hospital, where next year we'll start performing ablations with a surgeon in the room and gradually move the surgeon out as our technology is cleared and we prepare to safely scale to hospitals around the world. Our mission is equal access to healthcare. If you believe in that mission, please reach out. Thank you.
What if the network were to go down?
We're starting with a procedure that can tolerate network outages. It's called catheter ablation. It's a very simple, safe procedure that my co-founder performs. It can tolerate network outages, it can tolerate high latency, and as our platform develops, we'll expand into more complex procedures over time.
Can you tell me a little bit about the market landscape here? Like, what are the other companies who are in the telesurgery space, and how are you differentiated from them?
They're all trying to break into the telesurgery space, but they're starting with, some of them are starting with very complex procedures. Most important, all of them are building their entire system in-house, so proprietary. They're building the full stack from robotics to the cloud services, to the devices that go in the patient. And that takes an incredible amount of expertise and capital. And so when you juxtapose that with our approach, where we have an open ecosystem of surgical device companies and third-party companies who are building all sorts of amazing technology, we just build the network connectivity and the user interface for their technology so they can plug and play into our platform and immediately tap into the telesurgery market. And that just expedites innovation. It's going to result in better care for patients, faster, safer. And so we're really excited about our more open ecosystem approach versus the the monolithic, build everything in-house approach.
I know that rural hospitals and access to less physically accessible regions is a big part of the opportunity here with Dopl. So how does your solution impact those types of rural hospital systems?
Our solution has a significant impact on rural hospitals and hospital systems. For rural hospitals, about 2/3 of the 1,800 rural hospitals in the US are supported by the government. About 30% or 631 of those hospitals are at risk of closure. And a big reason why is because they're performing these low margin procedures. And so the big opportunity that we bring them is not only local access for their communities, but also these high margin specialty procedures that can drive revenue.